Just getting camped out today. It's not because it's super windy. It's more along the lines of we got a bunch of snow now, and because I'm still walking everywhere, kind of limits my ability to get out. Oh, I got a fish here. Really skittish today, apparently. But as I was saying, it limits my ability to travel because, you know, walk into spots when you got a ton of snow. If you've ever been ice fishing before, you'll basically understand that it's not easy at all. And I carry a lot of gear since I'm filming and everything like that. Basically, I'm loaded down with 300-400 pounds worth of stuff, and I'm the pack mule. So until I get a machine, this is kind of my home away from home. I packed it in real good. If I don't get any fish here, what I'll end up doing is I'll drill around the area and probably do a good amount of hole hopping during the day. Sorry, there's a fish toying with me. Oh. He keeps coming up all the way up to the bait and then just stopping. Doesn't look too little either, so I don't know if it's just a real skittish big guy or the fact that it's really sunny out right now. I mean, we got a lot of snow on the ice, so it should help him bite a little bit better, but might just be what I have down there too. So my other video a little bit ago, I asked if you guys liked like my head view, the stationary GoPro on the side so you can see the hole real well, you know, what kind of views you guys liked. So if you can, leave those in the comments below, just, you know, some ideas. Right now you guys are on a tripod, obviously, nice and stationary. I did it because that way it keeps the wind from wobbling you guys around when I'm fishing. So that makes life a little bit better for both of us. So we're gonna do a little hole hopping now.
Figure why not? It's so nice out.
Oh, I got that guy to come back. Oh, he had it. No. Such a light bite. See if I can get him to chase so he commits a little bit harder. Well, there's two of them. I'm lucky the competition will set them off. There we go. It did work. The competition set them off. Nothing special, but I caught the little bugger. That's why that's fun. These guys are a challenge. You just barely was hooked. I mean, that's amazing how light these guys can actually bite. So the key today is bite. It's looking like getting them to come up out of the weeds, which is like pulling teeth. Stubborn fish. Oh, there we go. It's a seed. Usually these guys aren't that picky. And they just eat everything. Well, that's a mess. was just trying to show you this fish. Oh, that's almost impossible. I look like a ghost, but the fish looks good, so that's all that matters. Just decided to eat some food, and of course something shows up. I've said it before, but I think the best pro tip you can give is when you're ice fishing, if nothing's biting, eat. Yep, here he comes. Maybe I'm not the only one to getting hungry. See? It's all in the food. A little bit better one. I think I'm going to keep some of these guys today. There's definitely an overabundance of seeds in this lake. If you know what lake I'm fishing, you can guess, but I wouldn't say it. Can you see that one? See how long it is. I try to keep 7 to 8.5s. A lot easier than it was looking. It's about 7.5, 7 3/4. All worth the knife. Figure I'll keep 10 today. See, the state limit is 25, but I try not to be greedy, and I really try and respect the resource, even though the lake I'm fishing could definitely handle fish getting taken out of it just fine. But you'll see me throw a lot more back today than I will keep. So, and I already caught a couple that I could have probably kept, but I don't need fish that bad. I fish every day, so, but fresh gills and stuff like that every once in a while. I just made some really good tacos the other day, and it was a surprise because I kept 5 gills just to make some sandwiches with, and I ended up not wanting to make sandwiches, so I made tacos, and because I just kind of went with it, I had some really good food. So I actually have some food on my Instagram that I post on a daily basis. Is at DWSDave31. Go ahead and check that out, and you'll see I post all my food stuff just because I'm always surprised when I come up with something, because I was never formally trained, but you know, get out there and try. So it's just like fishing. Well, enough talking, let's get back to fishing. Okay, I wanted to show everybody this little pro tip day. Basically this stupid stuff that people figure out over the years. And so instead of leaving your fish on the ice like this, here, I'm gonna have to flip this around. So instead of leaving your fish on the ice like this, you drill a hole, but if you can see that the bottom of it's still there, there's just a little center punch from the main thing, and now you got a live well. So, as you guys can see, I discovered a neat little thing about this shack, and that is, I can sleep in it. It's not the most comfortable thing in the world, but I just took an hour nap because those, I kept having minnows come in on my flasher, so they'd come in like 2-3 feet thick, and without fail, you know, you'd go down and buy them to see if there's anything worth catching down there, and no dice. So, driving me nuts. I was at my wit's end, and I needed a break from it, and I only got a couple hours of sleep again last night, so You know, what are you gonna do? Besides get some sleep in on the ice. Oh.
It's time for some dinner.